Hey, today I'm bringing you a video of my Funko collection, which mostly consists of Funko Pop figures. As you can see, I have about 350, 400 figures, probably more close to 400 figures, on tons of feet of shelves. And I had to bust some down here because they're just thick on the shelves. So this is basically cataloging my collection before I start doubling up, tripling up on the shelves to make room for new and up and coming things. Now I'm starting to get into Hikari figures, which are just beautiful. If you haven't seen them, check them out. Without further ado, let's just get through on these pop figures. This is where it all started with me using the pop figures 4 or 5 years ago with the Star Wars collection. Absolutely fell in love with it. First 3 figures I ever got was Gamora Guard, Greedo, C-3PO, and if you know your pop figures, those are each individually worth around the $200 mark. So it starts off, you have Darth Vader, there's your Yoda, your Han Solo, your Chewbacca, your Stormtrooper, Princess Leia with the buns, your Greedo, your Boba Fett, Darth Maul, Gamora Guard, Luke Skywalker as a Jedi with the one hand cut off there, the robot hand there. You got Obi-Wan Kenobi, C-3PO, Luke Skywalker as an X-Wing fighter. You got the slave, Princess Leia, Clone Trooper, Jawa, Tusken Raider. Now those are all basically the original line. I'm only missing 3. One's a Shadow Trooper, and the other 2 is a Han Solo and Luke Skywalker in Stormtrooper outfits with the helmet off. Going on to some of the 2nd, 3rd series sets: Queen Amidala, Emperor Palpatine, Jar Jar Binks, Jabba the Hutt, Lando Calrissian, Bossk, Emperor Palpatine, Biker Scout. You got the Hammerhead there. You got another Luke Skywalker as he's featured in Hoth, next to the Wampa, R2-D2, and you got your Chewbacca Hoth. You got your Han Solo Hoth exclusive, R2-B1, another exclusive, K-3PO, Frigrin Dadan, whatever this guy's name is, one of the musicians in the bar there, playing his flute. Got the holographic Emperor, glows in the dark, another exclusive, pretty cool. And then to finish it off, I got some of the newer ones down here over on the table. You got your First Order Snow Trooper. You got your First Order, another trooper there. Got Kylo Ren. You got Finn. You got Rey. You got an unmasked Darth Vader, which is pretty sick. TIE Fighter pilot again, another nice figure. They're from Jabba's palace there. Bib Fortuna. Captain Phasma, pretty cool. Got the new C-3PO there with the red arm. You got Poe and First Order Flame Trooper, and then I got a Wicket and Princess Leia. She's trying to save Han Solo there in Jabba's palace outfit. And then you got one more of those musician guys. I think I'm just missing the one of them. Besides Star Wars, I'm really into Marvel, so without further ado, here's the Marvel. Originally started off with some of these ones you see over here, but if you look on the back of the 3rd Spider-Man, it starts off at number 3, but where the heck is number 2, number 1, which I ended up having to get from Australia. Are these 2 rare figures here. It's a Loki number 2 and a Thor number 1, and they're in hundreds too. And by the way, these Star Wars ones down here, some of them they've now re-released as a vaulted, and as you know, these original ones have an old blue border around them. The vaulted ones will be black up here in a different Star Wars writing. And also too, you could tell because there's your date in the bottom. This one here is telling you it was made 2011, the 5th month, the 10th day. So that was quite some time ago. Now we're in 2016, start of the new year. So yep, Thor, Loki, Spider-Man, Captain America, my all-time favorite Wolverine. Still waiting to get a couple rare variants of him. Iron Man, absolutely love that Iron Man. They've made many, and that's the original suit. It's the cutest. I love him. You know, Red Skull, another rare figure. The Hulk thing, Thor, Amazing Spider-Man, Avengers #1. You got all the figures. Nick Fury, Hulk again, Captain America. Got lots of doubles. Pop Vinyl love to make variants. You know, you got another Loki up there, but with the gold helmet. You know, Black Widow, Captain America, the Iron Patriot. Dark Phoenix, Dark Elf. You got Star-Lord, some Guardians of the Galaxy up here. You know, Rocket Raccoon, that's him in the Ravager outfit, and he's also flocked. That one's just in the Ravager's outfit, and then that one's in his normal outfit. Again, too, with the Groots, you know, there's a regular Groot, an extra mossy Groot, and over here we got the angry Groot. Bring it back over here, you know, the Drax, Odin, Professor X, Agent Coulson, Lady Sif, Gamora, Heimdall. You got your Colossus, Storm, Cyclops, Mystique, Nito, and cool one up there, Howard the Duck. Some unmasked Deadpool exclusives. A dancing Groot. There's another Iron Man, Ultron. This is from Age of Ultron. Thor. So again, all the figures again. There's some bad guys from Guardians of the Galaxy. There's the Collector. You know, you got your Nebula, your Yondu, and then some exclusives here. You got your Spider-Man 2099. You got your Punisher. You got your Venom. I ordered all this from Australia from Pulp Culture. Really great website. It's actually a secret of mine. If you want to get caught up on some pops, go to popculture.au, Australia. It's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you money on shipping and all that jazz, but you're going to get figures that you can't really get anywhere else but eBay. So there's a little secret for you. You know, I'm also part of the Marvel's Collector's Corpse, which usually drop every other month, or exclusive pop figure. So there you got your Hulkbuster 6-inch figures. He was the very first exclusive figure from the Marvels, the Collector's Corpse. He's great. You got Ant-Man there beside a little tiny little Ant-Man, which is apparently the smallest pop they're ever gonna make. And then you got your Thanos. Up above, you got some of their vehicles, which I got. You got like the Chimichanga Deadpool truck. You got your Time Machine, Back to the Future. You got your 1966 Batmobile. You got your Ecto-1, Ghostbusters, and then up there you got Michelangelo eating a pizza with the turtle van. So those are my two main lines, and I'm going either kind of quickly here because we don't want to, you know, be here all day. So next we'll go into some of the DC figures. Well, here's a one-off. This is the only sci-fi pop they ever did. It's #1. They made this The Martian. They've done a metallic figure. And there's one more other exclusive one. I think it glows in the dark or something. It's another rare figure. But over here you got the rainbow Batmans they've done for the 75th anniversary. They're all exclusives. You know, you got your orange and your yellow and your green and blue and purple and pink and all that good stuff. You got Batman in Arkham Asylum. You got Batman from Dark Knight Rises. You got the rare one. This is the very first DC #1 Batman, and why it's even more rare than the regular one is because that yellow there on that bat symbol is a mistake. It's not supposed to be there. It only got put on a few figures. It's just supposed to be a black bat on this particular model. And so only got a few got through with that yellow around there, and it's just a slight difference, but you know, if you're a collector, then you know what I'm talking about. Some other rare figures, like, you know, the Joker was pretty easy to get at the time, but two that slipped, just like the Thor and the Loki in my Marvel collection, were you know, the Penguin and the Riddler. Some people call them Holy Grail Pups. They're very hard to get. Again, at the time, 4 or 5 years ago, I had to order them from Australia, pay top dollar. You know, your Batgirl, Robin. You need your Harlequin, Killer Croc, another Wicked Mile, and then of course I got some, you know, Joker variants. You got Darkseid, and you got your Judge Dredd. Bring it on up here. Some other rare DC figures. All these are like around $200 a piece. You know, you get Hawkman, your Two-Face was hard to get. This one's another really rare one, Martian Manhunter. And of course I got my Superman and your Wonder Woman. I'm not a big DC guy, but I know they'd be collectible, and I don't mind some, you know, I do enjoy the figures, so there you go. Two from the book line that are really cool. You got Cthulhu, H.P. Lovecraft. You know who that is? You might remember Hellboy. Stuff's taken from H.P. Lovecraft there, from the 1900s, the writer. He's brilliant. Sci-fi genius. Check him out. So there's a regular one. And then if you pan over here, we got the glow-in-the-dark one with the red eyes, exclusive. Now we're going to get into my Japanese Domo figures. I absolutely love Domo. He's a character from a Japanese TV show. And there's little 1-2 minute long little 30-second videos you can find on YouTube of cute things he gets involved with. But there's him as the Flash, the Dark Knight. These two are only been 1,008 in the world. They're from a San Diego Comic-Con. One's Domo Man of Steel, and one's a metallic Domo Batman. And then you got some here. You got Domo Batman. Oops, sorry, I mean Stay Puft Domo, and a Domo Slimer. And then you got your Green Lantern Domo. So I'm only missing one, which is this Ghostbuster in the Ghostbuster uniform. So I'll go there. And then I got not a big Walking Dead guy. I know a lot of people love it, but I think it's just okay. There's this the governor there, exclusive, with his eye all messed up because he's a bastard, so he deserved it, right? Okay, we've got some now on to the movie collections. There's a couple one-offs here. There's Nicholas Bolas. He's a Magic the Gathering Elder Dragon. You should know who that is. Smaug from The Hobbit. You got Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And you got him all burnt up, unhappy there. Those are all 6-inch figures. You know, you got a regular Slimer down here, hard to get set. It was a 4-set, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive only, of the 4 Ghostbusters, just after they blew up Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, all covered in marshmallow. Looking pretty cool. You know, The Mummy, Wolfman, Phantom of the Opera, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, Creature of the Black Lagoon, Metal Mutant. Those are old Universal monsters, must have, they're really cool. This is some of the original movie set here. You got, you know, number 1, Jason Voorhees, you know, 2, Freddy Krueger, 3, Mike Myers, and so forth. You know, you get Gremlin, Gizmo, I should say, Beetlejuice, your Gremlin up there. I love The Wizard of Oz. You know, you got the Wicked Witch, the Winged Monkey, and Dorothy and Toto. There's your Leatherface. Love Planet of the Apes, so again, there's some Planet of the Apes figures, and Dr. Zaius and everything. You got the Ghostface from Scream, Robbie the Robot from Forbidden Planet. I got all the Goonies characters, must have. You know, some Pulp Fiction. There's Jimmy there. I absolutely love Army of Darkness. So I had to have Ash and the Deadite. Love the Crow. There's the Crow. Of course, Big Trouble in Little China fan. And there's an exclusive of Lopan, all glowing there. Pan down here, this is some of the TV ones. You know, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, another favorite of mine, way before its time. Got all those figures, just missing the Spike. You know, Thundercats. I grew up in the 80s, so Thundercats, He-Man, you know, Ninja Turtles. There you go. I'm just missing some of the Turtles actually, but a lot of the villains. You know, the Dragon Ball Z. You got your first series Star Trek there, Klingon and Scotty and Spock, all that jazz. Big Bang Theory, I guess everybody knows that show. Not huge on it. It is pretty funny. I have watched a lot of it. I haven't seen the newer episodes, but these figures were cool. They're in the Star Trek outfits, but not only that, you can see they're phased out. They're half invisible, and they only made 1,000 of each of these. And of course, I had to get all 4. You can kind of see how they're all phased out there. I love Game of Thrones. It's got a couple though. Lost in Space. These are just some MLP ones there. And then I got a bunch of, these are some mystery minis, MLP figures. There's 2 sets there, there's full sets there. Then these are some blind bag MLP figures. Kind of cool blind bags. If you don't know what they are, they're kind of a bunch of figures and they'll be in random bags, and it's kind of, you don't know what you're getting. But with these ones there, they had a code in the bottom where you can kind of decipher which ones to get. These ones here that Funko released, which are brilliantly made out of vinyl figures, they're random. So if you want the whole set, you gotta buy a whole case. It's the best way to do it. That's if they're 1 in every 12, because it's a 12-pack case. Some of the other ones are 1 in 240, so they're harder to get. This one was probably the best mystery mini line they did, and if you remember back from the 80s again, you know, Garbage Pail Kids, you got Clark Kent, Boney Tony, New Way Dave, Hot Scott, Nasty Nick, Dead Ted, Ghastly Ashley, Leaky Lindsay, Mad Mike, TV Stevie, Alligator, and Atom Bomb. That again is a full set, series 1, must have. They're a bit bigger, just my hand for scale. You know, about 3 inches or so. They're just awesome. I love looking at them. You know, here I am also into Japanese Chokin figures. Chokin means super alloy, which basically means they're diecast figures. You know, this little Hello Kitty here weighs about 4 or 5 pounds. She's solid. She's a robot. She's awesome. You know, my other main Chokin that I have is this guy right here. He is Doraemon. He's 5 robots combined into one. You know, he's about $300 figure. Just awesome. I need to get him in a glass case. Probably do other videos just on Chokins another day. Behind there, you know, just starting to get into my Disney collection. You got, you know, the Rocketeer, Captain Hook, the original Mickey Mouse, Ariel, Peter Pan. You got some Toy Story figures, Jack Sparrow, Wally, Lotso, Winnie the Pooh. Then I had to come over here with the rest of the figures for Disney. It's running out of room. You know, you got Sir Hiss and Ka, Cruella de Vil, Ursula. That's a $200 figure, believe it or not. Some of these, like, I've had her, another $80 figure. I love Alice in Wonderland. So I had to have those. I love Disney. I'll be honest, I have a huge movie collection when it comes to Disney. I probably have almost every movie. I just grew up with the cartoons and I just love them, so had to have the figures. And of course Disney's highly collectible, so why wouldn't you want them if you love pop? And then I got one Cars figure, and these are kind of the new line that Funko did under a different name called Vinyl Sugar, and they're called Dorbs. And I got 6 of the first Marvel ones. I got 6 more coming on their way. So, you know, you got your Wolverine and Captain America. And as you can tell, I keep everything in box, unopened, untouched, seal still fresh. You know, if we learned anything through history is, you know, keep this stuff into box, you know what I mean? They're not toys meant to be played with. You know, this stuff costs a lot of money. And then finally, our last little panel of pops here is, you know, again, big favorite of Doctor Who. Had to have him. Had to have the whole collection. Loved the 4th Doctor. You know, loved the 10th Doctor. 11th Doctor, 12th. You got your Dalek. You got your Weeping Angel. You know, my favorite, absolute favorite. I love the Cyberman. Again, X-Files. They made 4 figures, and I had to have them. Go figure, eh? You know, Scully, the Alien, Cancer, Fox. Excited for the new Star Wars series coming out now. I think there's about 8 episodes being released. Again, a couple more Big Trouble in Little China, waiting for the rest to come out. But beautiful figures, Lo Pan, Gracie Law, they're all done up. She's gorgeous. Some other 6-inch figures here. We got the TARDIS, Doctor Who. The door actually opens, pretty cool. This is a glow-in-the-dark Thanos, also cool. You got this kaiju-looking guy named Fred from Big Hero 6. Chokin there, Gigantor, Japanese robot there from a famous anime. And you got your Tyler and Lannister. And that's about it. So thank you for joining me and for checking out my collection, and please look forward to my next video.